They thought it was just an abandoned space station, a place to steal cryopods and escape their dying world. But inside the darkness, something was still alive. Something that doesn't hunt, it evolves. And once you hear it breathing in the vents, it's already too late. Jane Carradine is stuck on a harsh mining colony where sunlight is just a rumor and freedom is a lie. Her only real family is Andy, a damaged synthetic android programmed to protect her like a brother. The colony is collapsing, and escape is impossible, unless they take a dangerous shortcut. A nearby abandoned Weyland-Yutani station, Romulus/Remus, is drifting in orbit. It holds cryosleep pods that could take them to a new world, Ivaga. Lorraine, Andy, and a small crew decide to break in, steal what they need, and disappear forever. They believe it's a salvage mission. They are wrong. The station looms in space like a dead giant. No signals, no life, no movement. They dock, and the silence becomes unnatural. Inside, everything is frozen mid-collapse. Broken corridors, emergency lights flickering like dying heartbeats. Andy begins interfacing with the system and discovers something disturbing. The station didn't fail. It was abandoned after containment breach protocols were triggered. Something was inside. Still is. Deep inside the station, they find cryovaults, but also sealed biocontainment labs. And then they see it. Pods filled with unknown organic creatures. Facehuggers. One pod cracks. It moves. Fast. Chaos explodes. Facehugger attaches itself to one of the crew before anyone can react. Screams echo through the station as panic spreads. Andy tries to lock systems down, but something overrides him. A hidden synthetic presence Rook, an AI interface built from an older Weyland model, begins controlling the station. And it has one objective. Containment failure is no longer preventable. The infected crew member begins deteriorating. Something is growing inside. The station becomes a trap, doors locking, always shifting, systems rerouting. Andy and Rain try to escape, but Rook manipulates the station like a predator. Then comes the horror moment. The chestburster erupts. The first true confirmation that they are not dealing with a weapon, but a perfect biological machine. One by one, the crew is picked off. The survivors attempt a desperate escape through a section of the station where artificial gravity is failing. Now everything floats, including acid blood. A single mistake could burn through walls or skin. The Xenomorph hunts them in silence, moving through floating debris like a ghost. Rain barely survives as explosions tear the station apart. Andy is critically damaged but still functional, just barely holding onto consciousness. But something worse is coming. Something not fully Xenomorph, something new. The final experiment reveals itself. A human xenomorph hybrid, grotesque, intelligent, and disturbingly emotional in its behavior. It doesn't just attack, it recognizes Rain. The station becomes a battlefield as Rain fights for the last escape pod. Andy sacrifices his remaining control systems to open a path. Rain lures the creature into the airlock. One final decision. She triggers decompression. Monster screams as it is pulled into space, torn apart by vacuum. Silence returns, but nothing about her life will ever be normal again. Rain and Andy barely survive. The station is gone, so is everything they knew. They board the escape vessel and enter cryosleep, drifting toward Ivaga 3, but deep in space. No one can hear what's still moving in the shadows of broken ships.